Beautiful. How does it feel? How does it feel, you're building this company and you're helping people, and how does it feel? How does it feel to be successful? Being Entrepreneur Magazine?
It feels awesome. I just feel like I got so much more available now to be able to go out and do more of what I want. Starting at the very bottom, I think it's harder at the bottom sometimes because you start with nothing. But now to be able to go out and create something different, or if I want to add and expand to the company, it's a lot more exciting because I have some tools or maybe some funds to be able to go out and do that, whereas before I did it. So be able to have choices. Now I get to make choices.
Options,
I get to make options. I have decisions like, do I really want to do this or do I want to do that? So to be able to have those choices is very rewarding too. It's a lot better than having no choices. That's one of the greatest rewards, is to be able to form a company that gives me the opportunity to give back to people like that. To be able to give people the opportunity that I had in Kirby, to go make X amount of dollars to now you're making more than you thought you'd ever make. Or if you can just simply improve your lifestyle. If you're happy, man, and you can go to work and you feel good and you don't got to be stressed out about bills and rent and car payments and stuff like that. If you can just live a little bit more stress-free and I'm able to help with that, that's pretty much the best reward that I can get.
Did you ever imagine yourself being here, in 1999, 2000, when you were going through all that struggles? Could you have even imagined being where you are right now?
I think a little part of me has to believe that I did imagine being here.
You dreamed it, yeah?
That I've always had this dream, that I've always had the dream to be successful, that I've always had the dream to have a company and employees that I can take care of. So I think the dream's always been inside me, and maybe that's what I've been implementing on.
That's what kept you going.
That's what kept me going.
Through all the tough times.
Yeah, definitely been through the down times, and I think it's those down times is revisioning and getting back to my dreaming, getting back to my dream building. I was telling you about going and shopping for a Ferrari and stuff like that. And really, that's a dream building exercise that I wanted to do with myself. It's one of my goals that I want to have and one of the things that I want to do. Yeah. So I remember back when you taught me about getting the Corvette, go sit inside the car, get pictures of yourself inside the car, and we will manifest and create that. Right. One day I want to be driving it and be like, oh shit, I forgot back in the day when I was thinking about this. Right.
It's about who am I going to help? What causes do I want to get behind? It's gotten to that point. I've had enough data, years worth of data of working with people with every kind of problem you can think of. And then having the results, clear, quantifiable, measurable results. And so I am so in touch with these laws, these invisible laws that are at work all the time.
One of the best things, and I think it's like family for sure.
Yeah. Wow, so touching. Nothing makes me happier personally, than seeing this. You know, seeing someone successful. And successful don't mean you have to have $100 million company. You know, success is different things for different people. You know, I like to see people happy. I like to see people fulfilled. I like to see people healthy. I like to see people in good relationships. You know, everybody has different goals. You know, yours is to build a $100 million company. So be it. You know, let's do that. Let's make that happen. And in the process, touch a lot of lives.
Say it's an honor today for me to be with these two gentlemen, Ray and Patrick. Actually, I met Patrick about a little over 5 years ago, and Patrick told me the story on how you guys met, and that really inspired me. Patrick inspired me so much that I've always retold Patrick's story to all of my friends to inspire them. So Patrick's story actually inspired so many other people.
You know, and that's so important to know, because some, you know, like I was saying, you know, sometimes our stories, if you it's just my story,
Right.
but I mean, our stories can make an impact. How does it make you feel to know that your life, what you did, and the story that was told to Derek has been retold again and again, and we don't even know how many times that story was told by those people to someone else, to lift someone's spirits when they're down and out or feeling that they can't do it. You know, that's how powerful our lives are.
I had no idea that, you know, that story was really anything.
It was so inspirational. It was inspirational to me, such that you know, I felt it was worthy that I could tell it to other people and inspire and bring up other people, and I think it did.
Wow.
So today is a real treat to actually see this and to see what you created, because I knew, you know, just knowing your character, I knew at that time that you were going to be create something great.
Big success.
So.
You know, and so Derek, even like you, I mean, you know how many times I've told your story? You know, these guys knew about you before they ever met you. Remember, I would show off about Derek, my dear friend Derek. You know, watching him through school, we were Boy Scouts together, and then watching him as he grew and, you know, went out into the world and made a success out of himself. And when I first moved out to California, Derek would always call me and say, hey, let's do this, let's do that. And I remember I would respectfully tell Derek, you know what, you paid your dues, I still gotta pay mine. You know, I gotta pay my dues, but once I do, Derek, we'll have a lot of time to spend together. And that day came. When that day came, we were able to spend a lot of time together, but I had to pay my dues first. You know, he paid his. Because it shows commitment. I mean, you're willing to sell your most prized. People are not willing to go that far. You know, they say, I want to be successful, but as long as I don't have to do this, and that.
I want to go to the desert this weekend.
Exactly. You're willing to do whatever it took. And you still have that same attitude and mentality to today. So this is not so surprising. It's just a matter of time. Yeah, if you stay persistent, it's just a matter of time. If you have the right attitude, the positive mental attitude that you're talking about, and you're persistent, and you ask the right questions, asking the right questions to guide your mind.
When I say I want to make Ray proud, I don't want to make strangers proud. I think when I say I want to make Ray proud, it's because he's been like a father figure in my life, to be able to teach me and coach me in some of these different aspects of my life to help make me successful. It's like we're family, and so to be able to have that bond, it's a really great pleasure to be able to. My best way of thanking him is to take what he taught me and implement it and say, look, Ray, it's worked. Everything you taught me has paid off.